Love on the Edge of Worlds. In a small town lost among the Carpathian Mountains, there lived a girl named Alina. She was very beautiful, but her heart was heavy because, due to her mother's illness, Alina had to leave university and return home. Her dream of big cities and new horizons was fading away like the setting sun, disappearing beyond the horizon. One summer evening, as she walked along the shore of the local river, she met him, Maxim. He was tall, with thick black hair that constantly fell over his eyes, and an intense gaze that both captivated and frightened. Maxim had come to the town on business, working as a designer for one of the major projects in the capital. He had everything one could wish for: popularity, money, success. But there was one thing. His heart was empty, and he didn't know why. From the moment they met, an extraordinary bond formed between them. They spent time together, strolling through forests and mountains, talking about everything under the sun. Alina began to feel her heart bloom with new love, while Maxim discovered the things that were missing from his city life, the true beauty of simple moments and human connections. But a few months later, Alina received heartbreaking news. Her mother's condition was worsening, and things were getting worse by the day. She was forced to make a tough decision: stay with her mother or follow her heart, which led her to Maxim. Maxim, although deeply in love with Alina, understood that her place was with her family. He decided to let her go so she could fulfill her duty. Alina felt a deep pain, but her heart was torn between two worlds. Years passed. Alina stayed in her town, caring for her mother and starting a local business. She grew stronger and more determined, but deep inside, she felt an emptiness. At the same time, Maxim, who had achieved even greater heights in his career, felt a strange turmoil in his heart. Then, after all these years, when Alina had almost forgotten what it was like to be loved, and Maxim had grown tired of the coldness of the big city, they met again. It happened by chance, at an exhibition where he was presenting a new project, and she came to see the work of local artists. Maxim saw her among the crowd, and his heart skipped a beat. He walked towards her, like towards an unknown but still familiar world. Their eyes met, and in that moment, everything became clear. They could not be apart. "Alina," he said quietly, "I couldn't find peace until I saw you again." "I couldn't either," she replied, with a slight smile. But the tears in her eyes couldn't hide all the pain she had gone through. And they understood, despite all the hardships. They had never forgotten each other. They gave each other a second chance to start anew, now older and wiser, ready to accept one another with all their flaws and strengths. This time, everything was different. They didn't look for perfect moments, nor did they seek great victories.